Russell Hotel's going live just for a couple minutes for that daily check-in. Today is Thursday. Hey, happy Halloween. Today is Thursday, October 31st. It's Halloween night, or it's about night. It was 2:42 here in LA, so somewhere it may be night already, right? And people are already trick-or-treating and all that kind of stuff. But we're a little early right now, but happy Halloween. Be safe and safe, careful, and all those kind of things that you need to do on Halloween. So just make sure your kids are safe. I'm looking forward to scaring a couple kids, not the little ones, but the other ones, not the little kids, but I'm looking forward to scaring a few of them today. But anyway, or tonight. Anyway, I do this daily check-in Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, and I talk about anything, everything hospitality. I do hotel site selection. I do brand awareness for hotels and CVBs, maybe CVBs that are smaller, maybe third or fourth tier cities or destinations where people may not know that they may know that that city exists, but they don't know that they exist as a destination for a meeting, for an event, for a conference. They just don't know, right? So my job is to make sure I talk about, promote those particular, either it's a destination, a CVB, Convention and Visitors Bureau, or it's a hotel. Like today, La Posada de Santa Fe. You guys familiar with that hotel? It's in Santa Fe, New Mexico. It's called La Posada de Santa Fe. So, yes, I've been there. I've experienced it. And actually, I just sourced it again. So I'm like, I need to post about it because I just sourced it. So every time I do a daily check-in or that show On Air with Russell of Hotels, that live hospitality talk show that everyone's talking about, that comes on every Tuesday at 1 o'clock. So I make sure, in fact, I've done 274 shows. So the next show will be 275. So every time I do one of these two shows, either this one or On Air with Russell of Hotels, I always showcase a hotel, right? A hotel or a destination, and sometimes even both. So today is La Posada de Santa Fe. You may not know a lot about Santa Fe either, but I'm going to talk a little bit about just Santa Fe, what a great destination it is for meetings, smaller events, smaller conferences. It has a convention center as well. But we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about La Posada, the hotel. So I'm going to get into that in a minute. I just want to make sure I'm seeing if I know I'm live. I always have this issue, right? And I'm real anal about this stuff. I want to know if I'm live on certain platforms. And sometimes, I don't get notifications from all of them. So I'm like, am I really live? Or is it Memorex? So I just have to make sure. There we go. Okay. I see you. See me. Let's just make sure it's not glitchy, because the last time it was kind of glitchy, and that's not a good thing to be glitchy, okay? I got enough going on without being glitchy too. But anyway, the comments are open. I am live on these platforms that I'm supposed to be live on, and that's LinkedIn, YouTube, and Facebook, okay? Boom. Now I can relax. So this right here is this kind of living room or library of La Posada de Santa Fe. Very nice hotel, small, quaint, just, for meetings that are not that big, little small meetings, maybe I would say the sweet spot is probably 50 to 75 people. The meeting, they don't have a lot of meeting space. I want to say about 3,500 square feet. So just enough for that. The food and beverage there is excellent, okay? And the service has been pretty good as well. So, but let's get into it. Because these daily check-ins do not have to be that long. I tend to make them long because I can get kind of mouthy. Is that a good word to use? I don't know. I can talk. Okay, so, but let's get into it. Because this won't be that long. So this is outside, right? This is outside on their patio. So this is an extension of their restaurant, right? So weather permitting, and this day was beautiful, although it was a bit sunny. I had to put the, that's not me right there, but I did put the umbrella up on my table, which was, you can't see it, you can't see me or whatever, my client, but this is what you have to do sometimes. It can be kind of sunny depending on the time of year, but it was a beautiful day. It was no clouds at all, as you can see, and we were able to eat our lunch, and it was comfortable. It's very comfortable. So this is what some of the things would look like, kind of that Puebla kind of style of hotel. This is my guest room. Of course, yeah, I'm going to show you the guest room I slept in, right? So this is my guest room. Very nice, very comfortable. And the blog. Okay, so the blog, go to my website, russellofhotels.com. Everything that I talk about on these particular shows, like the Daily Check-In, which this is, or On Air with Russell of Hotels, all those topics, photos, and things that I experienced while I was at these particular hotels or these destinations will be on the blog. So I make sure that I keep it, simple and colorful and all that kind of stuff. So check it out when you get a chance. Go russellofhotels.com. Just go to the blog section. You just have to scroll over to blog, hit that button, bing, and then everything will pop up. Like the photos that I took, the topics that I talked about over the last couple of either On Air with Russell of Hotels or the Daily Check-In are right there. So make sure you check those out when you get a moment. I mean, you don't have to do it right now, but when you get a moment. So real quick, La Posada de Santa Fe, how many rooms does this hotel have? Give you some specifics. I always want to make sure I leave you with specifics of the hotel or the destination. In this case, it's just the hotel. 150 guest rooms, built in 1930. I love those hotels that are built in 1930. Well, I think the 20s is what I like, but 30s, I guess that's close enough. But this is a nice hotel. It's been done several times, I'm sure, since then. But very, very nice, very nice. And it's very, can I say serene, tranquil, kind of zen-like too. You got good energy. Let's just say that. Every hotel does not have good and positive energy. This one has good and positive energy. So when you go and check it out, you'll know what I'm talking about. Oh, Russell, yeah, he's right. That's a good one. Good and positive energy. I wasn't thinking about that, but when I saw Russell mention that, I went to this hotel, and yes, I definitely got that. So, so check it out. So, and it's part of Tribute Portfolio, which is part of the Marriott family of brands. What does that mean? That means you get your points. That means it's part of the Bonvoy, what's it called? It used to be Marriott Rewards, but Bonvoy is their frequent stay or rewards membership. Get your points. Bottom line, you get your points. So stay there. You're going to get your Marriott Bonvoy points. So that's always a good thing. And it's about 3,500 square feet of meeting and event space. So it's not very big at all. But for those, like I said, a sweet spot for this hotel, I would say 50 to 75 people max. I think you're going to enjoy yourself. It's easy to get to the destination itself. You can either fly into Santa Fe, which I've done one time, or you can fly into Albuquerque and get on a shuttle. And I can't think of the name of the shuttle company that I used the last time. Gosh, I still get things from them all the time. Like almost daily, I get something from this transportation company. Well, anyway, it's about an hour. I would say 50 minutes to an hour drive. It's an easy drive. Hopefully the shuttle doesn't have, it's not full, but I think I did take it and it was a full shuttle ride, but hey, it's okay. It's okay. We got there. And I want to say we were first on the list when it stopped to disembark people. Yeah, maybe so. But I can't think of the name of the company. Anyway, if you have questions about that, just ask me and I'll find it for you. It's easy to find. I just don't have it at my fingertips right now. But you can either fly into Albuquerque, take the shuttle, take about an hour to get there, or you can fly directly into Santa Fe. Now, Santa Fe does not have a lot of direct flights, not even from LA. There's no direct flights into Santa Fe. I think the time I went, either I flew through Denver or maybe Phoenix, I think. Or you go to Phoenix and then go directly into Santa Fe, or you go to Denver and then directly into Santa Fe. So no direct flights from LAX, but check your airline or check your airport and see which airlines go there and go from there. But it's definitely, once you get there, it's easy to get around, to maneuver. They do have a convention center. They do have a huge food scene, which I love. And it kind of, the food, and they have this thing, what is it called? Capacita? Is it called Capacita? It's a mixture. The food is a mixture of Native American, Mexican, and Spanish. Okay, so you get a lot of the flavors from the what is the chili called? It's not Anaheim chili, but it's similar to that. The Hatch chili peppers. Oh my gosh, the Hatch chili peppers. They start off green and they turn red, and just total different flavors, right? In fact, when you go to one of those restaurants and you say you're having enchiladas, okay, let's just say you're having that, right? Make sure you get it Christmas style. What does that mean, Russell? Christmas style. They give you the red sauce and they give you the green sauce. Together, it's magic. Oh my God. You have to try it. So just go and order some enchiladas and then ask for a Christmas style. Or a burrito, ask for a Christmas style. I guarantee you'll be thanking me, okay? You'll be like, oh my God, Russell, thumbs up. But yeah, it's a great food scene. And they have some options for me. They have that, I always go to places and I always got to ask for the vegan option, right? Because I want to let people know that there's some hashtag non-meat eats at these destinations that I go to, right? I wouldn't be being me if I didn't let people know of that. So I definitely was able to find some non-meat eat options in Santa Fe, New Mexico. So there you go. And let's end it on this, right? Well, almost end it. 3 fun facts. Normally I have a topic. Well, today I'm going to keep it kind of fun today, right? What are some fun facts about Russell of Hotels? 3 fun facts. Started from the ground in hospitality. Started from the bottom, and now I'm here. Okay, there you go. So, yeah, I started from the ground up in hospitality, meaning I began my career in hospitality industry as a housekeeping manager trainee, straight out of Cal Poly Pomona. Then moved up through roles with roles in front office, like as a front office manager. I did some food and beverage, then went into sales, and eventually became a general manager. And then a director of sales and marketing. Well, I was a director of sales and marketing before I became a general manager. But then after that experience of being a general manager, which was a good experience, but I didn't love it. I didn't want to do it, but I did it anyway just for the experience. But I went back to being a director of sales and marketing because that's why I was in hotels in the first place, because I was more interested in the marketing aspect than the sales aspect. But, in hotels is director of sales and marketing, although we put more emphasis on the sales side than on the marketing side. I was putting more emphasis on the marketing side, and my salespeople, they need to focus on the sales side, right? So, but, some people don't look at it like that. They just like, oh, director of sales, and, they don't think about the marketing functions because a lot of people don't even know. They don't think about they don't even know about the marketing things. And we rely on these PR companies and all this and that. And how do you rely on a PR company when you really don't know the marketing aspect of it? Let's just think about that for a second. I mean, I can spend time breaking that down, but today's not the day for that because I'm trying to keep this light and fun, okay? But anyway, that was part of my rise in the hospitality industry. This hands-on experience across departments gave me a 360-degree view of hotel operations. I didn't know how hotels operated. I didn't know how departments depended on each department when I was coming up. I didn't know, right? So that's why I went the route that I did, because I was offered a job in sales before I was offered the job to start off, as a housekeeping trainee with Marriott, right? So I was offered a job at the Sheraton in New Orleans as a sales manager. I didn't even know. I was like, well, what would I be selling? I'm not even sure. Maybe they would have trained me. I don't know, but I needed more in-depth information, more in-depth knowledge of everything, because I didn't know how a hotel operated. So that's why I chose the route that I did. And I'm so glad that I did, because I now can apply every single thing. Because I hate to see where I would be if I did not do that. I don't know where I would be. I definitely would not have this. I definitely would not have this platform, because I wouldn't understand the entire. Although you can work in a hotel, but it's one thing to work in a hotel, and it's another thing to start in a position and work up in a hotel. It's a big difference. It's a big difference. So, but I didn't know that until I went through it. Right. Sometimes you got to go through the fire before you get on the other side. You come out on the other side and boom, like, oh my God, I'm glad I did that. I didn't know while I was in it, when I was in it, that it was a good thing, but I just knew I was learning certain things, and that's what I wanted to do. And then when I got to the end of that tunnel, when I finally got an opportunity to go in sales, then I understood how everything fell in place. I'm like, oh, we need this department for that. We need that department for this. I can depend on them for this and all this kind of stuff. So salespeople, we will promise the world and can't deliver a city, okay? Because we don't understand the ins and outs of how things work, right? Maybe somebody tells you, but it's another thing to live through it and to go through it. And I'm glad I went through it the way I did. So, boom, there you go. Number 2, the top ranked hospitality podcaster. What? Russell of Hotels? Are you kidding me? On Air with Russell of Hotels is one of the top 40 hospitality podcasts internationally. Believe it or not, with over 270 episodes, actually 274, where Russell shares insights on hotel trends, site selection, and industry best practices, making it a must listen for anyone in hospitality. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I try. I do my best, right? And number 3, a vegan advocate and hashtag non-meat eats promoter. What the heck does that mean? As a vegan, yeah, I have a vegan diet. Okay, because there's a big difference between having a vegan lifestyle, an entire lifestyle, and a vegan diet. Now, I may be working on the other things, but the vegan diet portion, I got that on lock. Okay, so as a vegan, Russell of Hotels promotes plant-based dining options through his hashtag non-meat eats. So yeah, the hashtag non-meat eats, I came up with that. I trademarked that. So hashtag non-meat eats, highlighting vegan-friendly restaurants and hotels and destinations. He's committed, or I'm committed, to showcasing sustainable and inclusive dining options for travelers. There you go. So these are fun facts of my brand, a blend of expertise, industry influence, and commitment to sustainability and wellness. So boom, there you go. So that's kind of just a little fun fact about me. And that information I will put onto my website as well under the blog. Once again, remember, On Air with Russell of Hotels, that live hospitality talk show that everyone's talking about, comes on every Tuesday at 1 o'clock. Okay, every Tuesday at 1 o'clock. If it doesn't come on, don't worry, I'll let you know ahead of time that it's not going to come on this day. And normally I'll make it up the next day or something like that. But normally it's Tuesday at 1 o'clock PST. That means here in California. On the East Coast, that would mean it comes on at 4 o'clock, just in case you can't add. So there you go. So, but it is a live hospitality talk show. It's a show like a live hospitality talk show, but it's still a traditional podcast as well. All I got to do is push the one button to record, and it's recording just the audio portion. So you can go to my website, go russellofhotels.com, go to the podcast section. There's a drop down for podcasts. Hit that button. All the past shows are there. I just uploaded show 274 this morning. So that's there as well. So you can just listen to me. If you don't want to see me and see all the antics and all that, you don't have to. You can just take me on the go. You can go walking with me and I'll just be in your ear. Okay. And that's fine. It's fine. Just listen. Okay. That's all I want. Just listen. So anyway, once again, this is the outside patio of La Posada de Santa Fe. That's in New Mexico. That's a state here in the United States, just in case some people are international. They may not know, right? But look, check out Santa Fe, New Mexico. Check out La Posada, and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. Great hotel for those smaller groups. Like I said, 50 to 75, I would say, is a sweet spot. I just sourced out this particular hotel a couple of days ago because my client loves the hotel. She's interested in it. And they got back to me right away. And I appreciate Miss Dana Esparza for, responding and sending me a proposal. The client has it. I'm just waiting to hear from the client, and we'll go from there. But, thank the people that help you out. Be gracious and appreciative. And I am appreciative, and I always give people shout outs. So thank you, Dana Esparza. She's a sales manager there that I send my RFP to, and then she sent me a proposal. And then I looked it over and then forwarded it to my client. So now I'm in the waiting stages, waiting for my client to respond back to me, meaning she's had time to take a look at it. She'll ask me any questions. I'll answer the questions that, provided I can answer them. If not, I'll get more information from Dana, and we'll go from there. If she wants to, we do another site tour there. She wants to sign and move forward with her meeting. This meeting is for next June, I believe. So we'll see. We will see. So anyway, so that is it. Any questions at all? I am a resource for this industry, for the hospitality industry, specifically when it comes to site selection, anything. But you know what? Anything hotels, right? Because as you can see, as you know, that I have a wide range of experience in this hotel setting, right? If that's operations, that's food and beverage, if that's sales, especially sales and marketing. Let's say marketing and sales. Like I said, I'm more astute now on the marketing end than I am on the sales end. Sales, I think you guys got it on lock. Marketing, you need some help. Okay, so that's what I'm here to do. Create that brand awareness. How many people knew about La Posada de Santa Fe? Not many, right? So my job is to create that awareness, right? So why not do it via a live international podcast, okay, where you can visually see what's going on. Although you can actually hear me too, you can hear the enthusiasm in my voice that this is a great place to be, but to actually see it as well. Remember, visual goes a lot further than any audio can ever think about going, okay? Because now you're seeing it. Like, I can picture myself there under that umbrella having me a lunch with a latte, that kind of thing. Having me whatever, cafecitas or whatever, with a latte right there. I'm just throwing that out there, right? So, because I can picture myself out there. I've actually pictured myself there, and I've actually been there. So I've actually experienced there, right? So there you go. So my job is to create that brand awareness for people that they may not have known this hotel even existed, and they may have always wanted to go to Santa Fe. Oh my God, Santa Fe's on my bucket list. I want to go there. And now they have a place to stay. Now they know of a place to stay. They know it's called La Posada de Santa Fe. They know it's part of the Marriott Tribute Collection. Oh, I'm a Marriott member. I'm a Bonvoy member. I can go there and get my points. Now you know that. I got a small meeting that this may be great. I got a girls trip that this may be great for. Whatever it is, right? You got to check it out. Anyway, any questions at all, like I said, feel free to reach out. Russell at russellofhotels.com is my email. My website is russellofhotels.com. All my information is there. My phone number is there. Email is there as well. So if you have any questions at all, just reach out to me. I'm on every social media platform. You can DM me on any social media platform, instant message, whatever the heck it is. People even call me on that. They have the apps have that feature where you can call people, like Instagram. You can hit the phone and it'll ring, on my phone. You can talk to me like that. You can do WhatsApp. I don't care. However you want to do it, you can do it. People call me on the Facebook line. You'll be amazed. And I was like, I hear this different kind of ring. I'm like, what is that? Who is that calling me? And I look, I'm like, I think I know this person, or this is a person I haven't heard from in years. Someone called me. They saw me on Facebook, and I think I may have sent them a message, and they called me. Right? I don't think maybe they didn't have my phone number, but they had my, social media, whatever. They had that. So they called me, and there was a guy I hadn't talked to in probably close to 30 years. And, we end up meeting, and we'll end up meeting again for lunch in the near future. But like I said, I'm accessible to whatever. So however you want to communicate with me, I'm here for that. So that's part of, being a salesperson, a former salesperson. It's about the client, right? That's one thing that I did learn. It's about the client. It's how the client wants to communicate with you. It's not how you want the client to communicate with you. It's never about you. It's about them, right? So if it's easier for them to pick up that Facebook line and call me, well, then that's okay. I'm going to do it. If it's easy for them to slide into my DMs, we'll slide. Slide in. So that's that's a good thing. I'm here for all of it. However you want to respond, however you want to contact me, I'm here for all that. So until then, or till later, I'll be here back tomorrow. Be safe again. Once again, be safe. Tonight is Halloween. Be safe. Take your time going down streets. Streets will be dark. You don't want to run anyone over. Just be careful out there. So Anyway, until tomorrow, because I'll do another daily check-in. If you didn't like this one today, guess what? You got another one coming tomorrow. You got 5 days a week of me. So anyway, until tomorrow, love you tomorrow.